What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Saltwaterjunky video, and welcome to sunny North Devon, on the shores of the mighty Bristol Channel. I'm out fishing for bass, and I've only been out here today for probably about an hour and a half, and I'm done. I don't need any more. I've had a blinding session. It's in sort of stark contrast to the way this bass season has panned out so far. I've not, up until yesterday, I've not seen, let alone even caught a bass for the last month, despite numerous sessions, not just here but other places as well. Yeah, I must have gone, I think, 7 or 8 blank trips, and eventually found a nice fish yesterday, come back down today. Yeah, it just worked out perfect. Yeah, so I'm just chilling for a minute, taking it all in. I'm probably going to get off soon, go pick the kids up from school. So while I do that, I'll leave you with the footage of the last few sessions and leading up to today. Hope you enjoy it. Ah, lovely. Water seems lovely and clear. We are probably about an hour and a half into the flood, I believe. Oh. I'm seeing a bit of life in some of these rock pools, which is always a good sign as well. We must be more, probably a couple of hours into the flood, maybe 2.5 hours actually. I'll give that a go. Some 6-inch OSP Doe Live shads, and give one a go. Got one rigged up. So that's the 6-inch on a 4.0 BKK Titan Diver. Just getting there a little bit. Just lubing it really where it sort of goes through. Right. Okay. So that's nice, but I want something that's probably gonna get me down a bit better. Right. The old guys are coming out now. The old Zonk 120. Seori sand eel. Old favourite. It's time. I reckon we should go over there. Right, we're still grinding on. Make a lure change. And just work this little point for 15-20 minutes with the zonk, I reckon. I'm sure fish have got to pass through here. Yeah, so that's like my confidence lure. Just here. Get all that stink off my hands. Just had to follow that. Oh, I just saw a bass. Just as that landed, one flew out of there and fish that. That's good. A few fish about then maybe. Good sign. I just had another follow right there at my feet. What a nice bass, seriously. They're here, man, they want it. They're certainly getting excited, but they're not pulling the trigger on it. Oh, killing me, these fish. Buggers. Get in there. Oh. There it is. Oh dear. Oh, sorry about the netting, that was an absolute shambles. My God. Just that's it. We had just in that spot I didn't want to leave because I kept seeing fish and I got a feeling it might have been that one. God, my old bones. Right, let's try and find a decent spot to sort this fish out. Oh, there we go. £4 or £4.5 bass on the Deps Sakamata Shad, the 5-inch. We had a couple of follows, and I reckon I might have been this guy. Fish about this size, and last few casts I didn't want to leave because the fish were there, and I thought I snagged on the bottom, and I hit it hard anyway, and it was a fish. Let's get him back. Oh mate, off you go. There he goes. There he goes. Yeah, they usually throw it when you get them on the boga like that. I mean, I don't really like to pick them up by hand, especially on these rocks, because if you do drop them, it's not good for them. But there's the little 5-inch Sakamata Shad. Got a couple of tungsten nail weights just in the side. They're both about half a gram each. And that is on a 3.0 BKK Titan hook. £20 leader, £20 braid, my usual 3000 Stradic, and Century HPR 7-inch. And yeah, I've probably had about 6 or 7 blank sessions since the last time I caught, and yeah, I'm sort of lost for words really, but yeah, that's fishing, and takes you to the highest highs and the lowest lows, but brilliant. Yes. So yeah, like I said, I've got a couple of tungsten nail weights just in each side of the belly slit here, just to give it a little bit of extra weight, and find that works well. Just helps to keep it down and gives it a bit more of a gliding action as well. Yeah, super. Soon time to go and pick up the kids from school. Wow. Alright. Straight to the little 5-inch Sakamata Shad. I do like this colour as well. It's got a shrimpy sort of vibe to it, or a prawny sort of vibe as well in the water. And yeah, it seems to work well. It's quite visible too, but obviously being quite a see-through colour, it's not, it's visible but not too visible. And yeah, it's got a lovely sort of horizontal sink. Of course, I like to weight them slightly. And yeah, they sink nice and horizontal. The little shimmy, and yeah, they just look really nice. I just want to a couple of quick casts through here before I walk past. It's just because I can't see anything there. Obviously doesn't mean there's nothing there. See, the bass are the masters of disguise and concealment. Right, okay, I think, because it's obviously deeper water here, I'm probably going to want to cast a little bit more as well. I'm going to go for the same lure but on a, with a heavier weight. Instead of the tungsten nail weights, it's just a weighted hook. And I'm going to sauce that up as well. Yeah, so usually I say I add tungsten to this, probably about a gram overall extra weight. And so with this hook, I think there's probably what was it, 3.0? So it says 3.8 grams on the box. It's obviously a bigger lump of lead, but it should help me out in this situation. It's nice down there. So that, I was on about that colour, it's quite visible, but it's obviously a transparent colour as well. But in this clear water, it stands out really nice. It still sinks quite nicely. Not quite as horizontal as it was, I don't think, but it still looks nice. I'll try and get it down there a bit. So I noticed with the fish I caught the other day, they would come up in the water column to look at it, but they weren't too keen to actually eat it until I sunk it down a bit more into their strike zone. where they obviously felt happier to hit it. But because they showed themselves, I was able to stay in that swim and eventually get the fish. But like I said, it's only because it showed itself that I knew to stay there. It's a nice day for this sort of stuff. It's not too windy that I can't fish like this. But still a nice little bit of chop on the water, and yeah. Of course, that extra bit of weight on there as well is, yes, it helps to get the lure down there and sort of keep it down there better, but with this breeze I probably wouldn't really be able to feel much of what was going on. So, like I say, it just adds a bit of stability to the whole presentation and just makes it so much more fishable, really. But that's something I like in particular about the Sakamata Shads, is they work well with added weight, whereas the dough live stick, which is another big favourite of mine that I fish similarly to this, I don't like to add weight to it so much. The 6-inch dough live, I'm happy to sort of add a little bit, but the 4.5 is quite a small little, diminutive little offering, and yeah, I don't like to add additional weight really to the 4.5 dough live. So obviously in some situations that's great, exactly what you want, but here, a little bit of weight. And that looks very sort of shrimpy, prawny like, where it just sort of glides and very nice. I'll give the little Sakamata a go and see how it copes with this water. Yeah, let's do it. Nice because I can see it. Of course I can sink it into those sort of deeper little spots. It looks absolutely brilliant actually. I'm gonna give it a fresh dose of scent. Really try and track these fish and draw them up. Let's have a go at this, because they're going to be down there in those rocks, and we want to draw them out. Follow. There's one. There's one. Oh, I saw him come out and take it. Nice fish. That's a nice fish. Come on. There it is. There it is. Oh, that's a proper one. There we go, that's a proper one. That's the one we've been after, for sure. And from a crazy spot as well. And to see it come up as well and take the lure, oh, that just couldn't have been any better. So nice. Oh, got line everywhere. How nice is that? Tell you what, I'm going to get the lure out first. Just for the fish's safety. 5 1/4. Absolute cracking North Devon Bar Silver on the 5-inch Sakamata Shad, and yeah, after all those blank sessions as well, it all just melts into the past. You get a fish like that. We've got a nice little rock pool there. And to see him come up and hit the lure in this clear water as well. Come here, mate. Come here, mate. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Yes. Yeah, so normal setup as I've been using, the £20 leader. It's a £20 Sunline Castaway Braid. And Deps Sakamata Shad on the weighted BKK 3.0 Titan Diver to help get it down, and it worked. Couldn't have worked better. Right, so I'm going to quickly get back to land, I think, because I'm on a bit of a crazy spot at the minute. But yeah, right, let's go.